morning, everybody. Good morning from San Francisco. It's the first morning of San Francisco's and the Bay Area's shelter-in-place rule. And we're all supposed to stay inside, but we're allowed to go on walks in nature as long as we stay 6 feet away from other humans. We don't have to stay 6 feet away from trees, and it's perfectly safe to look at the sky. And I came out early to try to see the Moon-Mars-Saturn-Jupiter-Pluto quintuple conjunction, I think is the proper terminology. And that's a police car. Are they driving around looking for people that didn't give me any trouble? We're definitely allowed to look at the sky. There's no laws against that yet. And I did see the moon and Jupiter and Saturn were over there earlier. I don't think I saw Mars. Yeah, you can't, oh, no, you can't see the moon. Oh wait, yeah, you can. See? There's the moon. And right over here somewhere is Jupiter and Saturn. And Pluto and Mars. That's half of the planets that we pray to in astrology. Or at least 5 of the ones that I pray to. 5 out of 10, that's half. I'm thinking of them as a council of elders in Capricorn. And for the next couple of days, to sit in council and pray for guidance in these challenging times. Capricorn is, of course, super pragmatic, so they definitely have pragmatic guidance for us. A lot of people are thinking about work, not having any to go to, which is new for a lot of people, sitting with Capricorn. And thinking about how to use this time in a pragmatic way. Build something even if we have to be isolated from each other. I think we're talking about building a new world. And of course, Saturn's in there. About to go into Aquarius, but it's still in Capricorn. It's Mars-Saturn conjunction. Jupiter-Saturn conjunction, Pluto-Saturn conjunction, and the moon is conjunct Saturn as well for the next couple of days. And so we pray to Saturn for guidance. Saturn, what's this all about? There's the moon. We've got crows flying across the moon as I pray for guidance from Saturn. black birds against a cloudy sky. Mars-Saturn works hard to build. And with Jupiter, it's like higher moral principles, higher moral values. Jupiter-Saturn's about building structures that come from higher moral values, social services, which of course we're in great need of right now, all around the world. New structures formed out of a sense of higher moral values with an impulse to bring justice to the world. Jupiter-Pluto. Pluto just drives the whole thing with incredible power and the force of nature. There's an incredibly powerful force of moral justice at work in the world, trying to be at work. And Saturn helps make it real, bring it into form, and yet at the same time it can frustrate and block. And so there is great resistance to the new world that is trying to be born. I can't tell, I will see Jupiter, I'm not sure. Pluto-Saturn's like total transformation of the old structures. Intense death rebirth process. The old structures. Evolution to new structures that are informed by those principles of Jupiter and Saturn. Values that inform the structures that are being transformed, and with Mars bringing the fight. Moon-Mars is the advocate, where we fight for what we care about, fight for those we care for. There's Grandmother Moon saying, "Protect my children, fight for my children." And Jupiter says, "I am an abundant mother force, and there's enough for all." And Saturn, the wise grandmother who has guidance for us in these challenging times. She's ancient and wise. I pulled tarot cards while looking at the moon earlier. Two of them. The first one was the Fool, which is what we are, fools, leaping into the unknown, but with faith and trust. In the Moon-Pluto, mother force of the universe, mass scale mother force, mass scale protective mother force. Mars fighting to make it real. Mars-Pluto is the mass scale marshalling of energy. I mean, this incredibly rare alignment is just made for leadership, the potential for a force of leadership to come into the world And we see that. I mean, we're a nation without a leader, but in that vacuum, leaders are coming forth day by day, powerfully insisting that we shall overcome. The sun is rising in the east. It's a new day dawning, filled with new potential. And the birds are singing like any other morning. The second card I chose, or the second card that chose me, is friendliness. And it's represented in the Osho Zen Tarot by two trees standing together with their branches intermingling. They're 6 feet apart, and yet their auras are interpenetrating. And that's totally allowed. If my aura extends 3 feet and your aura extends 3 feet, we're totally within the safe range. Just don't want to breathe too heavily, cough too hard. Maybe we stand side by side at 6 feet. Yeah, that's what the trees are doing. Yes. What a beautiful morning. Beautiful sunrise. Oh, it's gone out of focus. Come on. Oh, there it is. So those are my thoughts this morning on this beautiful alignment. So get out tomorrow, because the moon's going to be even tighter on everything. It's going to basically be right in the middle of everything. Everything within 10 degrees. 5 planets, half the solar system. And somewhere out there, Mercury's rising as well. The sun's about to rise. And so you might even catch Mercury if you get up early. Here in California, it's like between 5:30 and 6:30 might be the best time, unless you want to get up a little earlier to see the whole thing, to see the moon rise with everything. So I'm sending blessings and love to everybody. I think it's all about being friendly and kind and supportive of those that you love, and also those around you that are in need. Jupiter-Saturn has so much to do with the haves and have-nots, the privileged and the less fortunate, coming together in a friendly way out of love. Love your neighbor. Share your toilet paper. And your Clorox wipes. Send some to me. Love. Blessings. The sun is rising in San Francisco, and the fool leaps into a friendly new day. Friendly fool. leaping into the unknown. As the sun rises in the east.